What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Jeremy with Jeremy Lou Photography. We're doing something a little different today, vlog style. Ever since I got my Godox and I got my backdrop, I wanted to test out my tethering with an M&M shoot. And I've actually had this shoot idea for a while with my kids. I was gonna do it about 6 months ago with an intern. The intern never showed up, so I never did it. So what we're gonna be doing today is we are going to do a M&M shoot. I'm gonna do the setup, show you guys what we're doing right now. What's going on guys? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Jeremy with Jeremy Lou Photography. If you guys are new to the channel, please consider subscribing. Video helps you anyway, give it a thumbs up and then click that bell for notifications. It'll just tell you every time I come on. Guys, today's pretty simple. We're doing a in-house shoot. We're gonna be shooting right here in the back area right here of our house. And I brought everything from my mobile studio to set up. We're doing, I got this inspiration from those dog photos where you kind of throw the dog food at them and they go and try to grab it and eat it. We're doing that with M&Ms with the kids. So I have the little chocolate M&Ms, the small ones, and we're gonna set up a 3-light setup on a white backdrop. Backdrop really doesn't matter, I'm gonna do a white backdrop so it's cleaner. And I know that I have to shoot a little bit higher on my f-stop to get everything sharp and clear and neat, so I'm gonna need a lot of power for my flashes. So we're gonna be timing the shoots, we're gonna be shooting tethered. I'm actually gonna attach it to the TV here as well so that they can see what we're shooting as we're shooting. And so we're gonna set up, so they can see everything that we're shooting as we're shooting it. It's gonna be easy and simple. The hardest part is gonna be dialing everything, but once I have everything set up and tethered, ready to go, then they can actually even take over themselves. We'll do some shoots. After I'm gonna get my hair ready, do a headshot. You guys aren't gonna see that part, but this way we'll have some cool stuff. So I'm gonna do a set everything up, do a time lapse, show you guys everything that we're doing, and then we'll just kind of go from there. If you guys have questions, let me know. In my mind, the settings are gonna be based off my f-stop. I'm gonna set up my f-stop and then adjust everything around there. So I'm gonna do probably an f-stop anywhere from like 7 to 10 in that range. And then I'll adjust my ISO to get there. I do need a quicker shutter, so I'm gonna go as high as I possibly can without going to high-speed sync, which is about 200, but flash will freeze anyways. And I don't actually care about seeing the M&M itself, I just care about their reaction. So we're gonna throw it and toss it, and there's gonna be a lot of mistakes happening, but if I can get one good image per kid, then that'll make me happy. So I'm gonna do a little time lapse, you guys see everything we're going. We'll rock it out right now. Of course, at the end of everything, I will have some sample photos for you guys to look at of what we did and what was done. And you know, who knows, it may go up on the wall some here one of these days, but you know, I don't get saying that in life. Anyways, let's rock it. Okay guys, so we have everything set up now. That took me about 30 minutes to set up. I was missing a couple things, ran in my car a couple times. So we have a simple 3-light setup right now. We have our main light coming at a 45-degree angle, creating a little Rembrandt lighting. Actually a 4-light setup. And then I have 2 strip boxes coming from the back angles. They all only have 1 level of diffusion, the inner panel, the outer panel's gone. I'm doing this for a couple reasons. I wanna flood the image with light, broad light, but I also I have minimal power, right? So I'm shooting with 80-400s and I've never actually shot them full power. I don't want to shoot them full power, so I'm gonna shoot them about half power. But this is where I can get more light than I possibly need. But I'm also looking for this jawline right here. I really want this jawline to kind of show up. So when they go to bite, you have this jawline coming through. So we have 2 main lights for jawline, 1 light here. I'm not gonna use a flag or anything. I was gonna throw a flag on the bottom, and I still might. So I might put a V-flat down below to bounce light from going down to up into their jawline. We also have an AD 200 down at the bottom right there that's gonna shoot just white light straight up. It's gonna make my white backdrop whiter. I don't care about the backdrop on this. I don't need it stark white. I don't really want it stark white, but I do want a little bit of lightness to it. So I can adjust that accordingly. Right now, it's at 1/32 of a power, which doesn't really mean anything to you guys, depending on what you're shooting at, right? So how this is gonna work is that the main light's gonna be, let's say, half power. The other 2 lights are gonna be 1 stop over that, and then the bottom light is going to match the backlight as well. And this way we're gonna create really cool white light coming from the front, a softer light from the front, really bright light from the back, soft light from the front, and that's what we're gonna create. So I'm gonna walk you guys through that real quick. We're also shooting this tethered. Why is the dog inside? I'm setting this up. Please put her outside. She's outside for a reason.
Lucy, come.
Go, Lucy, go. You guys have to think. So I'm gonna show you guys around. We're gonna see what it is. We're shooting tethered right now. So I have everything set up to my laptop on the side, and then it's going to the other viewer, which is on the screen, so they can see what we're doing as we're shooting as well. Again, the whole point of this was to test the tethering out. Originally, we were supposed to test out the Air Direct with this, but the Air Direct doesn't work with Catalina, still doesn't work with Catalina, so I have an Air Direct that I spent $300 for that's doing nothing. So I'm kind of a little peeved about that still. So let me show you guys what we got. So this is very, very simple of a shoot, guys. So the camera settings are gonna be 1/200th, f10, and then my ISO to taste, because I really want this at half power and then those two at 1 stop more. So I'm just gonna do that to taste. It's theoretically pretty dark in here. We'll close everything off. I don't want anything really bouncing off anything, but we're shooting white on white, so it doesn't really matter if anything bounces as well. So what we got here, guys, is we have our AD400 with the Rapid Box Octa. This is a Manfrotto tripod. We have our Sony a7 III with our trigger right here. So this is just my MacBook. And then we have it to the TV via HDMI. So you just plug that in, dual screen it, if you will. We have another strip box here with the AD400. Same right here. AD200. And then within here as well, guys, the Rapid Box comes with an option for the deflector. So if you look in there, you guys can see I can't. I have a deflector in there. What that's gonna do is it's gonna bounce the light into the deflector and then out and around again, and it creates kind of a beauty dish effect. So more even light, less centered on the front. And this is just a B&H X drop. You guys can see from the back, and I've been using this a ton. So if you're watching my videos on TikTok, Facebook, all that stuff, this is what I'm using for pretty much everything, all my headshots and everything like that. So this is the setup. It's pretty simple. We're gonna put a stool right here. The kids are gonna sit, they're gonna do their thing, and we're just gonna go from there. This camera's not focusing where I need it to focus, and it's really annoying. Are you good? You good, camera? Okay. So, yeah, we're gonna get started. I'm gonna shoot them. We're gonna do things. Let's go. Make sure, yeah, pretty much time lapse the whole thing. Yeah, time lapse. I'll show you a little bit. Okay, so we have Ryan sitting in the chair right here. And I have everything set up. So I'm shooting this with a 35. I want a little distortion on the face. And with that little distortion, we're gonna able to add some clarity and do some really cool edits with it. And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna toss an M&M. She's gonna try to catch it, and I'm gonna try to time it so that I can go like this every time she bites it. And then when that happens, I'll have it in focus. So my settings right here are ISO 160, f-stop 7.1, and shutters 1/200th of a second. My sensor is dirty, so anything over 7, I'm just gonna get dots and everything on them. So I'm doing a little cheat here, but this is actually enough in focus for me that we can do it. Sitting on a brown chair, I'm gonna have them put the hands to the side of the chair and lean forward and do it. So we're just gonna start shooting. I'm gonna let this play and fast forward when I need it. Hopefully this thing doesn't die out, and we'll just keep going.
Go forward, you're gonna go like your mouth right towards the lens.
Now scoot back a little bit, you're too close.
Don't look at the lens. You don't want her to look at the lens.
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, go.
Here, Papa. Why are your eyes closed? I don't know.
Why are you trying to catch it with your tongue? Try to bite it like this instead. Okay. 3,
Three,
2, 1, go. Here, you want this? You want the M&Ms?
Jet, look at the ceiling. Look at the ceiling, Jet. Look up there. Whoa, what's up there? What's up there? Oh, look. Look up at the ceiling. Ready? Look up. Look up, ceiling. Look up.
Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1, catch.
Look up.
Can you open your mouth?
Jet,
Yeah.
go ah.
Jet, go ah.
You're trying to get them. Do you like that, Jet? Do you love M&Ms?
Okay, hold on, let me try this.
Stuffing his face with M&Ms. He's like everyone that gets on the seat and stuffs them.
Okay, look, here. Say ah. M&M, ah.
Jet,
Look up,
Look up.
look up.
Okay.
You catch?
Look at the fan.
Bonk.
Look at the fan.
Okay, hold on. Jet, look at daddy. Okay guys, bright purple room. We are done with the shoot. I'm gonna show you guys some images after this. Broke everything down, everything set up, everything set down. And we ended up squirting some water, doing some cute stuff. So I'm gonna show you guys a couple of images as well. My 14mm that you guys are looking at right now from Sigma crapped out. It kept freezing my camera, so I have to see if there's a software update. Just little things we that's why we practice at home. That's why we play at home, just for stuff like that. But it was a very fun shoot. Very, very hard to actually get the M&Ms into where I needed. And it wasn't about the M&Ms, it was more about the reach forward. Humans, it's not as cute as dogs because we reach, we think, we look, whereas dogs, they have to use their eyes and they have to kind of turn and do some weird stuff. So maybe we'll try it with dogs one day. The water actually worked really cool, and I just had the girls kind of try to catch the water as I squirted it at them. And we spilled water everywhere, so that was kind of the thing. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you have questions, please let me know, comment. I would love to hear you guys' thoughts. I love doing creative stuff like this, especially with my family and my girls. That way they have it. Check out these images, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.